We're gonna put our children through college. You know, you're gonna get your 401k plan. You're gonna be able to retire and enjoy your grandbabies. You know?
You ain't gotta really do no work to change. We encourage you to be a real nigga, man. Be a real nigga, man. Don't be a fake nigga.
If you ain't smoking weed, if you ain't
if you ain't at the gun range, if you ain't, you know, look at the message today. If you ain't got the hip hop,
you ain't got all these hoes, much polygamy.
Yeah.
You ain't living, you ain't doing it.
Yeah, bro. Much my house is normal. And you know,
them niggas, they're gonna put you back to sleep. What's the difference between that mentality and Jake in the world? It's not a difference. It's no difference at all.
Because they got Bibles in their hands. Because they put on armbands. Yeah, there's no difference.
Oh, because you can go out there and give a bag of Funyuns to the homeless. Come on, man. But when it comes time to apply Yahushai,
wisdom. What they say about wisdom is cowardly. Yeah. Using wisdom is cowardly.
Yeah.
Was it said about wisdom or was it about faith?
No, wisdom. Yeah.
What's that word? The power.
Can't make this shit up, man. But these guys are supposed to be men of the Lord.
We found out one of y'all was using what they call wisdom. They kick you out.
Yeah.
you out the door. We're gonna let you out the door, brother.
Absurd, man.
This is
You
wild.
you gotta have that prison mentality.
Yeah. That's what that nigga say. Yeah.
Some of y'all don't understand. Y'all scared, like scared to go to prison. Like, fuck yeah, I'm scared to go to prison.
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not for the truth.
Like, what the fuck am I gonna go there for?
Yeah.
But for this, now if I'm going for this, hey, take it. But if I'm going for doing some dirt in the street, nigga, some real nigga shit, man, fuck that. I don't want the isolation.
Right.
It ain't about what I'm afraid of the situations. I ain't so afraid of that as much, you know, especially for going for the right reasons. I'm not afraid of that. Even the isolation, in the truth, I'm not afraid of that. You're going, the niggas is in there and you did some nigga shit, nah, I'm good. Then when they put you alone in the cell, way off in isolation or solitary confinement or whatever, demons was fucking with you. I got time for that, you know?
Esau knows that solitary confinement shit that's fucking mental torture right there.
Yeah, all the shit that you didn't do, you gotta pick that through. This is back in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. We are all the children of light and the children of the day.
Good.
We are not of the night nor darkness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas are they're in darkness. Their mentality is dark. All right, once we come into the knowledge of the truth and you become a new creature in Yahushai, now you're walking in the path of the light.
Put off the old man.
Put off that old man. The old man, he was in the dark, man. That nigga was lost. He was gone.
Yeah.
He didn't know which way was up, you know.
Yeah.
He had no direction in life. And at times he wasn't even seeking, you know, to find a direction in life. And only when he did seek it, only avenues that he could recognize was nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go get this money. Go fuck these hoes. Go to the club. Go to the, you know. And I'm saying doing these things with the wrong mentality is gonna lead to the darkness. Now when you do it in the truth, you understand it for what it is.
Hey, but even though like back in the world before we entered this, you know, speaking for myself, like I somehow, some way, the Lord still had given me just enough wisdom to keep me from killing someone, to keep me from getting killed, to learn how to recognize situations and when to avoid situations, to get me out of trouble, You know, like the Lord, hey, He still kept us alive because technically we should be dead.
Mercy.
He kept us alive so that we could come into this. You know, the other Jakes, man, they don't even have that. They just make the stupidest decisions, man, that get them in prison.
Hey, like the dumbass chick that was in the car and shot the girl in the Uber. Still keep fired the gun out.
They shot the Uber driver.
Shot a girl in the back.
Seat. Yeah.
Oh.
They were arguing.
Arguing.
Shot her, bro. Killed
And
her.
shot her and killed her. And then everybody got it back. They all on camera. Got up and left.
Now they had to use somebody's phone. Call the Uber. Niggas, man.
You got it, bro.
1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Because you got to mature and grow. You know, there's a time that you be like, you know what? That ain't for me. I understand this. I understand that. Matter of fact, one of the greatest things you can do now, that's why I had it. And it's funny, it came back around, Proverbs 1. Because what it does is it teaches you, it will teach you how to mature as a man and how to look at things in the right perspective and understanding. And then you'll want to seek out those wise counsels.
As a child, he's only concerned with carnal things.
Yep. Food, fun,
And he can't choose between the profane and the
godly.
righteous.
Yeah, like sleeping with other men's women. Fighting over a block. That's just.
The child always wants pleasure as well.
Exactly. You know?
Feeding, clothing,
I think it's saying Proverbs, foolishness is bound in the mind of a child. That's why. That's where the parenting comes in.
Yeah.
I got it.
Is Proverbs 22:15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of the child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. You can also read this in 6. Is Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
You're able to instill these things early, instill the right way early. That's the only way. Because then when any other path lay before them, they're not going to go down that path. They already know the right way to go.
Right.
It's not going to feel right to do it the wrong, to walk the wrong way. You know, now what's funny is, in this, that it works in this.
Yeah.
You train up a child in Christianity, don't the preacher's kids be the worst kids?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
They be the worst kids, man. Boys and the girls. The girl was always known.
Yeah, the rap group 36 Mafia.
Yep.
Those sons of a preacher man. Christianity.
With that name.
When you think about how the difference between us is we come into that maturity and we see that, like, as you have a kid, you have children, and you see the things that your father was trying to instill in you.
Yep.
So we see now. So like we have kind of the same vision as Yahweh Shem Shai, where okay, we see why we're fucking up, you know, and we're all children of the Most High, but it's like we have brothers that like, yo, these niggas don't get it. You know how you have a brother and sister, like one gets it, like one want to be in the truth and one won't. It's like these 2/3 niggas, they don't get it. They just those children that, you know, they ain't gonna get it. You know, they just, you know.
I wish I had a couple brothers.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a brother
so-
of the Messiah.
Yeah, he had 2 brothers that was in. They got it off the rip.
Mhm.
The other 2 was like,
Yeah. That's really like the 2/3 and these guys in Israel that's just, it's like, man, yeah, man, they don't, Pop's gonna whoop their ass, man. You know, they don't get it.
Hey, I just use this analogy. Some people gotta touch the stove to know it's hot.
Mhm.
Some people just gotta touch it to know it's hot. But the scriptures with these prophecies teach us to be vicarious and learn from other people's mistakes.
You ain't gotta get hit to know it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could read that one.
Proverbs 1:2. To know wisdom and instruction, to receive the words of understanding.
This is what the Bible gives you, and even the book of Proverbs makes it more plain.
To receive the instruction of wisdom. It reminds me of the scripture, all scripture is given by instruction of the Most High.
Profitable.
It says to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment, and equity. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
To the young man, knowledge and discretion. Hey, you gotta teach the young man how to know things. Then, when he learns to apply them, as time and experience comes. The other part was when we read further, it's on. Matter of fact, this is why I had earlier
Verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning.
from the teachers. We were talking about that earlier.
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
You're going to learn where to get your information. Or experience of something is that. You're going to, hey, so tell me about, like the prophets is bringing up, how some of his homeboys only want to know
Oh
when
yeah.
it pertains to women.
Yeah.
I gave you that a couple times. I ain't going to keep giving you all of that. There's more to it than that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was saying, like even before you come into the truth, you still need some form of understanding.
Yeah.
You know, to identify who's actually speaking the truth. You do need a bit of wisdom before you even come into the truth, man.
Maybe from the milk, bro.
You know, to obtain unto wise counsel. You know? And like I said, there's just jigs that don't even have that.
Yeah. That. Yep.
But you have to know that this is the fear out there.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're paying attention, looking, if you're actually seeing the world and the reality that we're living in right now, you know that this shit is not headed towards anything good for this place. You know that nothing good is coming out of this place. So that should be a motivator to be like, okay, what's next? What do I do?
Yeah.
You know, how can I escape this shit? Because in the world, what's the answer? Get some guns, get some more money, some food, try to get your bags, so you can flee. No, there's no escape.
Yeah, Jake don't want to accept that there is an end coming. They can't wrap their mind around that, like end, because
Like everybody that dies on a respirator from cancer or like lung cancer, they all know that they're gonna die from smoking cigarettes. But until you're on that respirator and coughing up your lungs and all of that, that's when it becomes real. Like, damn.
Emergency bites.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The jakes that feel like that, like, well, I'm gonna die regardless. These
Man.
guys with no hope.
That's like niggas that say they know they're Israelites and they don't mind if they're 2/3 because they figure they won't be in the kingdom anyway.
Right.
A nigga that think like that, like a nigga that you said, I'm gonna die anyway, but you don't know how you gonna die.
Yeah.
That's the fear. Then that goes back to this brother said fear. Man, the Most High can have your ass living have a terminal. They say you got 6 months to live, and the Most High have your ass live for 10 years of suffering. That's torture. That's man.
And our righteous forefathers were, they were always concerned about having a good name.
You're right. Yeah.
In the eyes of not necessarily people, in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. A good name in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. Good. But would be good report.
Yeah.
The men that matter. The other men that are of good report. Now we know the majority of the people gonna hate us, but at the end they're gonna praise us.
Yeah, some gonna wake up to
Everlasting Simply Shane.